Welcome, Tears and Cheeks, to Third World Sensibility here with the House of the Dragon review, Episode 1. First things first, please like and subscribe. We'll be doing this for the whole season and would like you guys to join us. So let's get right into it. HBO. The famous letters that over the past decade, when they showed up on your TV screen with their iconic, we knew we were going to be served a nice slice of premium entertainment. But like any relationship that ended badly after season 8, when we said it was over, we meant it. But time seems undefeated because it's never really over. HBO, like an abusive husband after a night out, was a repeated punch in the gut. As you well know, Third World Sensibility believes in equality. The equivalent would be your wife or girlfriend going out and coming home at 3 a.m. saying she'd just gone out for drinks with her male friends. In both gut punches, you should turn around, walk out that door and never look back. I was determined to hold fast, to stand my ground and stick it to the man. But as the day came closer and closer and the bloody algorithm began filling my feed with House of the Dragon hype, like a man on a diet, passing a fast food restaurant, I couldn't fight that fried chicken smell. I was compelled to stay, compelled to disobey. Like a person caught cheating, I have a million reasons why, but the most important one is that I wanted to. I really missed Westeros. The lore, the story, it was a lot of people conversation starters and a big part of our lives. Waking up at 3, 4 a.m. CAT to get it fresh before your timeline is filled with spoilers. It was a rush, each episode an occasion. Eager to talk about it with workers and friends, share stories, and something you could use to spark conversations with uncles and aunts to kill the awkward silence. We had a great time, didn't we? Like any relationship, it wasn't all bad. There were good moments. We laughed together when Varys and Tyrion would pick on each other.
I will not be of any use to Daenerys Targaryen if I lose my mind. I can't remember the last face I saw that wasn't yours.
It's a perfectly good face.
We cried together at the Red Wedding.
The Lannisters send their regards.
And when they screwed us with season 8, we wanted to burn the whole world to the ground together. Like any relationship that ended badly, we can't move forward without acknowledging the past. So here we are, at the edge of the universe, on a pale blue dot, hurtling through space at 1 billion miles an hour. An immovable object? HBO. The unstoppable force? Our love for Game of Thrones. We're at a stalemate, guns drawn, waiting to see who blinks first, watching, waiting to catch them slipping. We're in the marriage counselor's office, trying to mend the situation, so we push on, forever forward, heart-guarded, weary, but hopeful. Episode 1 starts off by giving us a narration, a lay of the land, setting up the foundation, immersing us back into the world of Westeros, and not taking us for granted. The narration gently rocks us into a Westerosi dream, showing us how succession is a tense and difficult process, and if not handled correctly, could cause the realm to go up in flames. Westeros breathes a sigh of relief as it goes off without a hitch. It's great foreshadowing, and as I watch, I slowly get entranced by a familiar jingle. It's not a vet at first, but as the scene continues, it gets louder and louder, and you hear it faintly. Dun, 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 dun. And the narration that the only thing that can tear down the House of the Dragon is itself. And the member berries start doing its thing. The good memories start flooding in and a small but welcome smile comes across my face. I know what HBO is doing. It's like a magician. I know I'm being tricked, but I don't mind. I'm here for the ride, and for a fleeting moment, I'm willing to believe in magic. The world looks amazing. We get introduced to Rhaenyra, the Red Keep still being built, showing the time period, and there it is. It keeps on going, with her flying over King's Landing. Damn you, HBO. Like its predecessor, it does well to set up characters and the kind, generous king with a troublesome brother, and I know what you're thinking, dear viewer. Third World Sensibility. Hold on, you're gonna go through this whole video so fast. If you continue, I won't be able to tell you how handsome you are. Oh, stop it, you smooth talkers. We're trying to be serious here. But come to think of it, serious is the best way to describe this episode. Seriously well written, seriously well thought out, with a sprinkle of serious consideration for the fans. What more can you ask for? The characters are set up well. The king, generous, responsible, but weak with his troublesome brother, the heir apparent, who spends his time annoying council members during the day, chopping up bodies at night, and having nightcaps in brothels. Now that's a hard day's work, if you know what I mean. Oh, please, get your minds out the gutter. The themes are similar to that of Game of Thrones. Characters have aspirations and ambitions, and they all have desires to see their visions come to pass over the other. Otto Hightower trying to keep Daemon from power as he sees him as unstable, impulsive, and not easy to control. Rhaenyra being looked over because of her sex, and we get a bit of weird uncle-niece vibes. We see you, Daemon. For me, the heartbreaking part of the episode was the giving birth scene. I've seen a lot of people mention on the internet that the king chose the baby over the wife. But from what I saw, the maester hinted that it was already too late for the queen. So either lose both or give the kid a chance to live. A no-win situation. And George R.R. Martin, being the sick sadistic genius he is, he killed them both. The death of the king's wife and child sets up a rift with Daemon, which leads to Rhaenyra being named an heir and laying the foundation for the disaster that will follow. I enjoyed the conversation between the king and his brother Daemon, where Daemon says that he is the blood of the dragon, and the blood of the dragon runs thick. But the king says, "Why do you cut me so deep?" The king loves his brother and defends him, but things between siblings can get complicated. That's family, I guess. If our siblings had nuclear weapons and we know how to push their buttons, the world would have ended a long time ago. The show ends with Daemon in a brothel, and we all know third world sensibility loves himself a brothel scene. A revelation at the end was great, that Aegon had a dream of the song in ice and fire. He saw the White Walkers, and that's why he came to Westeros with the dragon. But it don't hurt being a king along the way, as you do good for mankind. So the episode ends with Rhaenyra being named heir, Daemon leaving King's Landing, setting up the seeds for the rest of the season. And as the camera pans to her face, those HBO bastards do it again. All in all, there is little to criticize of this episode. Hopefully they understand it's a marathon, not a sprint. And that's why we're here. We're not here for the dragons, but for the story. And if they keep that up, we'll eventually accept their delayed 2-year apology. So thank you so much for staying till the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. We'll be doing a Top Gun review and episode 2 of the Man Council. So stay safe and peace.